recording.
Okey-doke.
Okay. Huh, interesting. Discord hasn't synced, but I'm streaming. At least to me. Well, it hasn't put me purple, it's kept me red. What the hell?
It did that to me once. I don't know why I had to manually set myself as streamer mode, but this time it worked, so whatever.
I'm now in streamer mode, but like, it's telling me streamer mode is enabled, whatever. I'm going to turn it off and back on. There we go, now I'm purple.
I'm gonna go ahead and set myself in D&D. I mean, do not disturb.
Yep. Okay, so after our week off, welcome back to Tomb of Annihilation, everybody. We last left off. You guys had 1 week off. One week off.
Yes, that's the only game when we're only 1 week off.
Yep. When we last left off, you guys had just dragged Chance unconscious out of Kubazan's shrine before desperately healing him at the last second. So we're going to jump right back in where you left off after the brutal murder of the Froghemoth and Chance falling unconscious because he was afraid of a door.
What to sniff your ass again here?
I'm gonna whack Moril in the back of his head. Did you not listen to a single word that we said before entering the shrine?
Nope!
These are puzzles. They are trials. There is a solution to them. We read the inscription that gave us what the solution was, and you completely ignored it, and Chance almost died for it.
Well, at least we have this thing. I mean...
Next time, please, do not act so recklessly.
Fine. Here we go.
Yeah, Mo, your life's on the line next time. You owe me that.
Are you handing over Kubazan's puzzle cube? Is that what you were doing?
To Sakaria, yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys do have the handout. I will refresh it. The total weight of the puzzle cube is about £half a pound.
Okay.
By the way, a little bit of a side note. Jamie?
Yeah?
Can you give me back access to my backup character as well?
You don't need it.
Don't say that! Don't be so sure.
It doesn't have a token or an avatar. I'll fix it later.
Mercy, you're the one with the bag of holding, right?
Yes, yes I am.
I will hand it to you and ask you to keep it safe in there. Because you're never in harm's way anyway, so it's safer with you.
Perfect. I'll get in bag. Right.
I could use with some rest after that shitstorm.
We should head back to the camp.
Yes, let's do that.
And you can't claim any credit for this one, Mercy. I was only in this state because of this one here, pointing to Moril.
I still saved your ass again.
I had it covered, I'm sure. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
yes,
sure.
Yes, I am sure he minds at all you saving anything of his. Can we please go?
Yep, let's go.
Okay, I'll drag you back over to the owner map. So, the sun's starting to come down.
Load.
Yeah, the sun's starting to come down as you walk away from the shrine and back towards the camp where the Red Wizards of Fae were so soundly ambushed. That's it. But yeah, Ang Zombie doesn't exist anymore.
Alright, did I lose one of my zombies?
Yes, Ang Zombie died.
We would be... I can reanimate it on the next day, so... I'd stuff it back and do the bag of holding, too.
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry.
I wonder how Ghostcran feels about this.
Yeah, he's fine. About his corpse being used as a zombie. I think you...
I asked him permission. Because I
also find it funny that Chance is on 4 HP.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I find it that funny though, but you know. I guess I suppose I should take some blame.
I'm gonna send Cass ahead to scout over the wall to check that everything is fine at the camp.
Okay.
While we walk around.
Can Kaz make me a perception check, please?
Sure, he has advantage on those. And I have his character sheet there.
Ow.
Okay. Nothing seems to be amiss. You get an impression from him that, like with the rest of the city, there seems to be quite a lot of insects, snakes, birds around, but nothing seems particularly out of place.
Right.
Zagmira is still there.
She is, actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but...
Though...
Because I think the idea
Wait,
was to
when we...
regroup here, right? Or did we... It was 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry. And I'm sick. My memory is a bit...
I think she said that she was actually going to head off, but yeah, she's still there.
Okay.
So, Neb,
I
what's
think
up?
she was waiting for the people at the Moa Shrine to come back before heading
Oh,
off.
possibly, yeah.
Either way... Wasn't... When we got here... Was it... Yeah, Sakaria, weren't those people having a really bad time here?
Yes. The Red Wizards, as you saw, suffered heavy losses. Orvex here was half buried under collapsed building for days.
You know, I've been thinking as we walked back from the shrine, you told me to be less reckless, and I'm fine, I understand that. So how about we take some extra precautions, because if they were ambushed, we can as well be ambushed, you know?
So we learn from their mistakes, we find somewhere that's a bit more defensible, set up a perimeter, get some rest, make sure we have a watch, etc., etc.
Yeah.
The camp is the most defended place in the city. Well, most defensible place in the city.
There's only one way in and one way out here, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so, some sort of guard thingamabob over there?
If you would like, I can also provide cards.
I'll take those. That's excellent news.
Provide what? Provide what, right?
Guardians.
Spirit Guardians, concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's not gonna last a night. Or an evening after. Even Saras, it may be.
Didn't we have a hut?
We do have a hut.
Is it impenetrable?
Yes, as long as I stay in it.
Then you are Then you are prohibited to leave it.
I need to check how many people can stay in the hut, though.
Can't do
Although
that.
the other wizards.
It is 9 medium or smaller creatures within the hut at the time it's cast.
Plus the other wizards have probably the same spellbook as I do.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right.
What do you actually do with the zombies overnight?
I usually leave them outside because some people were not at ease with them being in the hut.
They're outside zombies. We don't keep them in the house.
They kind of smell a little bit.
This is also a pretty good reason.
I mean, I can choose the environment inside the hut, so I can choose the smell. It usually smells a bit like incense in it.
How incensing of you. But okay, so are you heading back round to the camp, or?
Yeah, I suppose we are. I am gonna keep Cass flying above us to keep an eye out for anything that looks suspicious.
We are in Omu. Everything is suspicious.
Even
Anything
we
that
are.
looks extremely suspicious, like snake people.
Fair enough.
I mean, arguably they're not suspicious in Omu because the city kind of belongs to. Technicalities. Let's get on with it.
They invaded it like 50 years ago. It does not belong to anyone anymore.
I mean, you talk to many kings out there that invade places, and after 50 years, they kind of say they own the place.
They're not kings. They are snakes.
Okay. You make your way back to the camp and you find Zagmira seems to be searching through the burn pyre of Yuan-Ti corpses. When you arrive back, she looks over and says, "Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Did you have success at Kubazan's shrine, or did it defeat you?"
In a matter of speaking, we had success.
Both yes and no.
We have the cube. And nobody died except one of my zombies. That doesn't matter.
Oh, you did better than our first attempt at one of the shrines. I still haven't heard from the group tackling Moa's shrine. It's fine.
May
They'll be
I
in
ask
touch.
who is in this group?
The group that was going to Moa's shrine?
Yep.
Yeah, stand by 1 sec. I believe what I said was it was Dyrax and Phasma actually working on the shrine with Yamok basically looking out for Yuan-Ti.
Yeah, Mark. Of course he survived.
Yes, well, we need all the forces we have since there's only, the 5 of us left here in Omu. No matter how odious the man, we need him.
I know. I don't even have a very good reason to not liking him. It just rubs me the wrong way.
I knew you'd
shut
make some
up,
kind of
Chad.
joke about that.
Don't
Which
want to rush you
reminds
girls
me-
here, but I'm kind of in a bit of a state. Wouldn't mind getting some rest. Especially considering, as lovely as this holiday is, we're kind of, snake people.
Would I know if Zagmira has access to better lodgings than us? In the form of a mansion, for example?
She does not.
She does not, okay. If you wish, I can cast the tiny hut so that you can come and go at your pleasure in and out of it.
I go in and out of a lot of things with pleasure. I'll take that offer.
Moril literally sets whatever he is biting on. He coughs on it. Yeah, on his breath.
For someone who almost died, you really are full of life.
Always.
You have a very vital spirit, my friend.
I can't shake it.
I was actually going to ask you whether you wanted me to set up the hut, but if you're going to do it. Vince, do you want Orvex with you, or do you want him to come with me? We won't be far off.
Perhaps we can have both huts.
They have a limit of 9 creatures. We're already pushing it.
Can we put both huts next to each other and make a pair of boobs?
Do you say that aloud? As a
That was completely in character.
Sorry, sometimes it's hard to tell. You're gonna get a slap on the back of your head from Sakaria.
Hey, no, I'm just trying to make the most of the situation. After what happened in there, I'm kind of having to make up for it.
Humor is somewhat used in times like this. Humor and prayer.
Humor, yep, definitely. Humor's always good. Mm-hmm.
I'll make a hut for all of us, and when the others come back, I'm sure one of them can cast a secondary hut and we'll rearrange if need be.
Yep.
That works if you wish me to stay with you tonight. However, obviously, if something comes up, I will have to head out and assist the remaining Red Wizards.
Perfectly understandable.
Chad's rubbing his hands together. Alright, so...
I'm gonna suggest that we make the tiny hut somewhere near the entrance. Like, here-ish. So that A, we can see the entrance when someone comes in and out, and B, if things go bad, we can actually escape.
Noted.
Or in my case, Misty step the fuck out of there.
Ah, god damn it.
Ooh, I'll have to check all my spells and decide what I prepare for the next day.
Well, we don't know who it was to, so you know, we do that.
Yep. Someone received a whisper.
I fucking hate you.
Someone's about to receive a Discord PM.
Wow.
How do you know if you got a whisper?
It'll pop up in the chat.
It's yellow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, I need to work on a picture for that.
Hey, guys, wait here a moment. I'm gonna go check something out.
Should you really be waltzing around in your condition?
I'll be fine. You know, I can take care of myself.
Would you like me to
No,
go
you
with
can't.
I beg to differ, big guy. But hey, you gonna go take a leak?
Yeah, sure.
I kind of need to go too. I'll tag along.
It is strange. I did not know that people like to go to their to relieve themselves as a pair.
Yeah, it's sort of like, you know, some animals, they go out in the wild and they have a lookout, you know, making sure you're quite vulnerable when you're in that type of state. You gotta make sure you've got someone with the eyes out, especially in a place like this.
Sakaria is just face bombing.
Okay. This is fine.
This is fine, right?
This is entirely fine. Okay, so Chance and Moril, you're walking out of the camp together to go.
I'm still gonna stealth it though. Like, there's still dangers here.
You don't need to go out of the camp. You can go like further into the camp or something.
I'm heading out of the camp.
Oh jeez.
I guess we
I'm
are
gonna
heading out of
take the
camp.
occasion to talk to Mercy.
Oh my.
Thank you. So, what do you say to Mercy?
Mercy, can I talk to you for a tiny bit?
If you need to, guess.
Sadly, it seems I do. I've noticed that you are the only person who hasn't noticed that Chance is interested in you.
What do you mean? Interested?
He wants you in his bed.
Roll.
Or bedroll.
What for?
Seriously?
I mean, it's just playing, jesting.
No, he isn't. And it's distracting him.
I'm not distracting him.
No,
He's doing it.
He is distracted by you because he does not know how you Please just talk it out, sort it out, so that everyone's minds can be on the mission because this is getting on my nerves. Why do people have
Can't we
emotions?
just ignore him?
I guess you can, but let him know you're ignoring him.
It's just distracting himself. I'll talk to him if I need to, but I'm sure you won't.
I tried. If he dies because of this, it's not my problem.
Not mine either.
I suppose not.
Well, so what are we talking about?
Sometimes the survival of the group does not depend entirely only on ourselves, which I know is not great, but it does happen.
Okay.
I
Not sure I get it.
I just wanted you to be aware of what was going on because it seemed that you did not really realize.
I still... Okay. Fair.
Can I insight check to see if she seems still completely lost?
Go for it.
What
Mercy,
is
make a
insight?
deception check.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna switch die because this one failed me already.
Okay.
I'm sorry
Oh, that's
about
not
that.
great.
Neither's Mercy's.
9.
Is Mercy still completely oblivious?
Mostly oblivious. She has an inkling of a doubt.
Was it /W?
Yes.
/W space name space message?
/W space GM will do it.
Yeah. So here's the problem, because I kind of need to drag two people. I need to drag two people into a different channel.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that is bad.
I need to drag two people into a different channel.
Well, I finished
Well,
casting
bye
my
then.
hut, and I'm settling down in
Oh,
my
hey,
hut,
Hobbit.
feeling like, people.
Yep. Juju's gonna be laying down with her lovely manogrammed and picture of her goddess Yolanda and
what?
going to sleep.
I'll
You
have
are
Cora
still in the
zombies.
casting time of Tiny Hut.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like 10 minutes.
Anyway, I need to drag a couple of people into my DM 1-to-1 channel, so...
It'll be quick.
Mira-
I'm on 4 HP. It's going to be quick.
Mia, I hope that you can still be recording this channel, because I'm going to be streaming what's going on in the other channel.
Well, I'm recording this channel if I'm in it.
Be back soon.
Oh. I'm gonna place Cora zombie outside, looking at the gate with the instruction that if people come around, or snakes, she comes and gets us.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh, Jesus, already almost 3 o'clock.
We should have had that discussion while they were already in another channel.
Yeah. Still, it was of interest to some.
Oh, hi, Hobbit.
Yeah, but they weren't there. Hi, Hobbit.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was here. And plus the Kingslayer name thing always messes with me. Wait, Kinslayer?
Kinslayer, because
What does that even mean?
he
Killed
killed
family
his
member.
dad.
Oh, yeah. I'm slow. Are you home, Hobbit, or are you in transport?
I'm home.
Okay, welcome home.
Thanks.
How was work?
Great, until some idiot left a £1,000 phone with me after I closed.
Did you take it?
I wanted to. I could do with a new phone, and an iPhone X would be great.
Ooh, it's an iPhone X. You
Which
can
idiot
do.
thinks, oh, the shops close at 8, let me just leave my phone there and carry on my business?
Mm.
I was so tempted just to pack up and walk away.
I would leave the phone with a note. Here is your
Just
phone
on the
back.
side.
Yeah, hopefully it's still here when you get back. Love, Hobbit. Little hearts, XOs on it, little flip off emoji.
Yeah, something like that.
Flip-off emojis are a lot of work when you're actually drawing them.
It's so weird. Like, I'm on push to talk right now, and I really don't have to be because boy child can't really talk. It's such like a weird feeling not hearing them.
But weird in a good way? Kinda?
Kind of. I mean, I feel bad because he's not feeling very well, but
Yeah. I hope he
And
gets better soon.
oh, he will. But he also looks like his head got bigger because I think he lost a little weight because he hasn't eaten much the last couple days. So he kind of looks like, I don't know, like a wailing flame out of a Two Man sometimes. Bigger than a big head. And what's even sadder is the dog has taken an obsession with him and is very much like not leaving his side.
Dogs can feel when people are not feeling good.
Yeah.
So, will
Are they dead?
Chet be
Yeah,
back
no.
alive?
What would be the twist if Moril came back dead and Chance like had his head on a pike or something because he was possessed? I don't know. Hold on, I have to go search my phone because the other half can't find his phone. 1 second.
Oh, I can take the occasion to check something on my spells. How long does that last? 1 hour. And it's not concentration. Although I don't know why I tag him, he's in streamer mode. He's not gonna get a bleep.
Yeah, and probably not.
Probably not, but I need to do some thinking about my spells. Because I have a frick ton of them in my spellbook.
It is good.
AKA, I have all of them in my spellbook. So I will not. That's definitely. I don't need this because I've used the component. I want detect magic. I want dispel magic. I'm gonna ping it a thing, it's just because I want to read it because I don't remember what it does.
Oh yeah. This is a weird one.
So basically it's a hey, let's have a short rest spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so dispel magic, detect magic, and thunder step. I am going to unprepare summon lesser demon. Way of enfeeblement, I guess. And shield. Yeah. I think I'll do that. It's taking them too long.
Yes. Very worrying. Can they call for help or something?
Should have sent Cass with them.
Yeah.
The name of the channel is a lie. DM 121 channel, it's
Yeah.
122. I know what I'll do that will make them come back. I'm going to the bathroom. They're still not back.
No.
Come on. Damn it. Do I get another zombie is the thing. Oh fuck.
Yep. Moril is only fire. How is it?
Mostly fire. I think he has things like magic missile, stuff like that. Why the fuck did they have to go out of camp?
Fuck.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, the other two aren't coming back into this channel.
Yes.
They're both dead.
They're both talking. I've left them on a map. No, you cannot assume that you get a long rest yet.
So, how long has it been?
It's been... There's maybe a minute still to go on your casting time of Tiny Hut. They
So-
left about
10 minutes ago?
3-4 minutes into the casting time.
Okay.
It's been
Okay,
about
so
5.
5 minutes. Okay. Still all fine then.
Yeah, we have no reason to be worried yet.
No.
Yet. I love suggestion. So, what did I miss while I was gone?
Mostly us thinking that we should have had the Mercy Sakaria conversation while you were gone. Because we had nothing left to do.
Did Ghost Grin and Juju not end up talking at all?
I believe Ray went looking for her phone.
Okay. So, there's about a minute to go in your casting time, Sakaria. You're still working through the ritual, getting the final binding set up, and then there's a rustling from some of the bushes, and a large snake emerges, and its form, as it does, shifts into a tall, snake-like creature. A monstrous serpent with a burly humanoid torso and arms. You recognize it as a UNT abomination.
Yep. Well, I still have like 1 minute to go on my ritual, so that's not gonna happen. I'll try again later.
Don't worry, Lichling and Necromancer. I'm not here to kill you this time. I've come to pass you a message. Your friends are going to be enjoying the hospitality of Raz and the Sea, at least for the night.
Where are they?
In a safe place, far from you. We're not going to harm them yet, unless you do anything to us. Don't go looking for them, don't go hunting for them, or you will all die.
Can I insight?
All? Are you sure about all?
You want to insight check him?
Yes.
Any particular statement?
Don't go looking or they all die.
He
Well,
specifically said
anyway.
you'll all die.
Oh, yeah, we all die.
Seems to be telling the truth.
It's hard to read.
I mean-
He's a snake.
I mean, one of us is already dead, so I'm not sure what harm you can bring to them.
Does everyone time say, well, his dead men never die?
I'm looking at Zagmira.
Zagmira is kind of has an expression of hatred, but is observing for now.
What can we do to get them back?
I'm gonna be readying myself to cast a spell. I still have spell slots, I think. But just holding it in just in case things turn poorly.
And I have my longbow out.
Oh.
Oh, Juju just looks like she's standing there like a sweet, innocent young thing.
What can you do? You can do exactly as we say. Whether they come back or not depends on their action. And whether they treat our dear leader with the respect it deserves.
Not understanding why we're on
Respect.
different sides. Aren't we all
Respect.
trying to get rid of this curse?
This is chance
Yes.
we're talking about.
Yes, respect, mortal. We are the superior form. Therefore, respect is implicit if you wish to keep lives.
Yeah, sure. One of the people you... Actually, both of them are not necessarily the most respectful people in the world.
Then
This is
they
not
will
gonna end
die.
well.
I mean, to be fair, y'all aren't being very respectful either. One must gain respect by treating others respectfully.
Well, if they fail to treat our dear leader with respect, then there is only one punishment by Yuan-Ti law. They will not be cast as slaves, they will be killed and eaten.
What do you want with them?
Oh, information.
What's information?
What you're doing, what you want, how much you're going to interfere with our plans in the city. Seems to be telling the truth.
Oh, well, I can give you that information, and you could set them free. Would that work?
Oh, that decision is not mine to make. They've already headed to the fane of the Night Serpent, Dendar's holy hall.
Is that nearby?
It's somewhere.
Have you seen my whispers or not?
I have. If it's just an abomination, you can take it on. Especially with Zagmira. Zagmira could
Because
solo.
we're in bad shape, so...
Zagmira, if it's just an abomination, could solo it. If she was willing to burn high level spell slot.
It's just a DM question, just because I don't know. To change my spell to prepare a different one, I would just simply have to sleep.
Yes, long rest.
Gotcha, thank you. Okay, well, if you would not like to take my information, I guess we have no choice but just to leave you, and we'll have to find our friends a different day.
Oh, we will happily hear what you have to say and invite you to leave this city to its death. However, that will not influence the fate of your comrades.
We're simply here to stop the curse.
We suspected as much.
I take it you are not of a mind.
Not of a mind to...
And the curse.
The curse we have been charged with protecting until its conclusion.
You do
where we
realize
will
that
be-
its conclusion will probably be the end of the world, right? Including the end of you.
We wish for the end of the world in the jaws of Dendar the Night Serpent anyway. The Lich promised us he would give us what we need to bring her forwards. Your world does not matter to us.
Oh, people can be so gullible.
Okay, well, we're sorry, but
I'm
you
gonna
know,
make him an insight check against that statement, Sakaria.
is it just one of them?
Seems to be. Sakaria, can you make me an insight check, please?
Insight?
Sorry, deception.
Sakaria does believe that his that Serac promised them something but doesn't give a shit.
Can I
Okay.
do mass healing word just while we're kind of just standing here?
I think most of the people that are left are fairly high health. Do you have enough spell slots to mass healing word?
Mm-hmm.
That mostly. My deception would be 11, or persuasion would be the same. But Sakaria's belief is that Serac is not gonna hold on that promise and doesn't give a damn about the Yuan-Ti.
What
She
kind
might
of
be
creature
wrong.
is the snake person?
She might be wrong, but that's what she believes.
Okay. And sorry, Ray, can you repeat that, please?
What kind of creature is a snake person?
Abomination.
Yeah, here's Yuan-Ti Abomination, Monstrosity.
No, monstrosity is what I was looking for. Not humanoid.
No.
So magic circle wouldn't work on this one.
What's the casting time of Magic Circle?
It's 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And
Yeah.
some material components.
Mm-hmm. Casting
We're doing
time's
this-
1 minute.
1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Not if he didn't notice she was doing it. She could just be saying her prayers.
What are the components of Magic Circle?
Holy water or powdered silver.
Is it verbal semantic material?
VSM. Or just-
Yes, let's check.
Casting a spell, especially with verbal and semantic components, is not a subtle thing. Plus, as Volor's Guide to Monsters would have told you, the Yuan-Ti innately are resistant to magic. He's gonna know if you start trying to cast a spell immediately.
Okay.
However, you say that you're here to stop the curse. Interesting. Fantastic.
Is he lagging out or am I lagging out?
It is a bit.
Was it not quite picking up my voice, or was it I was
I-
actually breaking up?
I think it wasn't quite picking up your voice because you were
Cool.
speaking very slowly and low.
That was how it was supposed to be. He whispered something to himself. Do you want to make a perception check? To himself.
Is that anybody who heard him?
Yeah.
18 plus 0. 18.
Yeah. You heard, Mercy as well. Yeah, you all heard him say, Fenthaza will want to hear this.
Can Juju make a check to see if there's anybody else with him?
Make me a separate perception check, please, Ray.
I'm gonna look to Zakmira and ask her, do we let him go?
I'm going to tell you right now, Juju, that you think that at least 2 of the other snakes in the area are also Yuan-Ti.
So he'd have to fight 3 of them.
At least. Zakmira's... You heard what he said. Do you care about seeing your companions alive again? Because they will kill them if we harm him.
They are useful most of the time.
Okay.
That's my bad, sorry.
He said something interesting. We'll talk after. I don't think attacking is a good idea, though we would win in a fight.
Fine. I trust your judgment. I stop preparing a spell.
If
Right.
your friends maintain the proper respect, you may well see them in the morning.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Unless
Sorry,
they come
that's a
to an
Miya
agreement.
comment.
Unless they come to an agreement with the dear leader, if we see you in this city beyond the end of tomorrow, you will die. That is all. And he is going to look at you to see if you've got any parting words before he's going to turn back into a snake and leave.
It was good meeting you. Just sorry under the circumstances.
You are a strange one.
But if none of you do anything else, he's going to turn back into a snake, and pretty much all the snakes in the area over the course of the next couple of minutes vacate.
Don't worry. I have an idea if they don't show up in the morning.
What's your idea?
Does the red one still have the drinking jug that was on him?
I suppose he does?
Yes.
Or was that put back into the bag of holding?
I'm not sure.
Can you locate that if he has it?
Mm-hmm.
That or something else we know he has, I suppose.
Can
That is very
Sakaria
true.
scry?
Not today.
Yeah, but
Well,
tomorrow.
Yeah, she can. Let's get your tiny hut set up, Sakaria, and we'll talk after. I don't trust the Yuan-Ti to not ambush us. This is Admira talking.
Yep.
She actually seems kind of shaken by that encounter.
Well, yeah, the Yuan-Ti kind of killed everyone, so... Alright, let's try this again. I turn back a page in my big spell book and start walking the perimeter and chanting and making weird gestures with my wand for another 10 minutes. Or 11.
Juju could always locate one of their weapons because she's seen
Yeah.
it, so yeah, it's fine.
They have a lot of things we can.
I mean, you can locate them.
No,
But
the
not an
locate
object.
person is not locate object.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just locate, like... Oh, she would know Chance's weapon. She rode on its back.
True.
I am going to hop back over to the DM channel while the casted Tiny Hut's in progress. This now will be an uninterrupted long rest for you.
Alright.
Okay.
Just as a
Yeah.
note, it is rather boring to not hear what's happening. I understand why you're doing it, but as a note from a player's point of view, it is a bit boring.
I know, but you can't know
give-
what's going on.
I know.
It's
Just
good.
giving
fine.
my
Yeah.
point of view.
But take this as the mid-session break because we are at. I should be back within 5-10 minutes. They need to have a conversation with Rasna.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna go do my spell changing things.
I just want to change out one, so...
okay. And then I will switch back after. I just need to know what they say to Rasna because
Yeah.
that does. Right, so yeah, 5-10 minute break. I should be back by 22.
I want to prepare Thunderstep. I want to prepare Summon Lesser Demon.
I'll take a break. I'll be right back then.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I want to prepare Dispel Magic. I guess I'll unprepare a shield for that. And I'm not gonna prepare detect magic because I can cast it as a ritual. So I'll just have everyone be patient. I wish I could prepare more spells.
I'll take this opportunity to go pack my kids' stuff for their overnight trip. One second.
Nice.
Yep, because we're going to a Christmas party, and then we're going to New Orleans tomorrow, and we will be out for a long time. Oh.
We're level 6, right? Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna grab a snackety snook. I am back. But no one else
Same.
is. Okay, you
Yeah.
are. Being sick is so much fun.
Always.
You're on vacation, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to disappear at the end of session?
Yes, I do. Because I'm getting up at 7 tomorrow. I need to do the laundry.
Oh, damn it. Because we need to sort out those plate tickets.
Oh, yeah. We should just do it by text.
Yeah.
Are they still
Sound
talking?
good.
I suppose so, yeah.
Just checking in. I will keep collecting my things. I might actually go get dressed real quick because I'm going to wear my Mrs. Claus dress.
Ooh. There are
After I detach the dog off of me. Hello.
there are at least EasyJet flights to Gatwick.
Yeah, he wanted us to go to Heathrow.
Yeah. I haven't had the time to. Well, I haven't taken the time to look at this at other options, but I know at least there are flights on the Thursday evening.
Oh, that I cannot.
Not even like super late.
Super late, maybe.
It's
not the
I
best
screen
for me.
capped it.
I'm dizzy.
Oh no.
Here we go. Yeah, it's always a bit. I mean, we don't have to go together if you want to stay longer. I will need to leave on the Monday during the day at some point. Not too late. Same.
Yeah. You do have the train on top of it. The latest flight with this EasyJet, I don't know about other companies, is at 9:35.
Oh, that's late. Okay.
There's one at 6:50.
Better for me, at least.
Okay. I'm talking to go there on Thursday.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought the other way. 997. No, I cannot. It's too short. That means around 7. Yeah. Could be around 7. Geneva if I don't go by my place, but not ideal.
Okay, well, we'll check other companies, but we really need to do that, like tomorrow.
Yes.
I need to wrap my presents tomorrow too.
I'm going to Geneva tomorrow. Everything's wrapped now.
If you wanna drop by for truffles, you can.
Thank you. My mom already made fun.
Okay.
So I'm good.
No worries, just offering.
Thank you. Very kind.
Do you know when Sarah's coming home?
No
Because
idea.
I'm assuming she's coming home for Christmas.
Yeah, and then going to Nice, and then I'm not sure. But yeah, hasn't she left yet?
I don't know. I don't
I'm not
speak
sure.
to her that often now.
I'm really not sure.
I should try and see her while she's here.
Yeah.
But it's Sarah, she's gonna be busy all the time.
Yes, she is. So make an appointment in advance.
Yep. Like the one I have with Karelia.
Yeah.
Right after your birthday. Did she make one for you too?
No, she wasn't sure when she could in January, so the last one she had was for you. I'm supposed to contact her then.
Okay.
Haven't forgotten. Fine.
It would be so much easier if we still all lived in the same place.
Yeah, that's life. Still.
Or if we
We
could
see
have
each other.
teleporters.
Yes,
Teleporters would
that
be
would be
nice.
nice.
Do you remember when was our last session of SKT with the French group?
Not really.
Because I think we cancelled it twice.
Yes. 10th of November? Maybe.
Maybe. Possibly. I need to prepare stuff to throw at you from Fendelin. Because what I actually have prepared is when you get to where you're supposed to be going.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
And then
no,
it does.
you wanna go to Fendelin first.
Yeah, they do. I couldn't care less about that mine.
I had plans for that mine. But I don't think I'll take the campaign beyond SKT.
Yeah, I know.
So I kinda gave up on those plans. But I had cool plans.
Oh.
That I can still keep for another time.
Absolutely.
I apologize to my, 2 viewers that this session is mostly just us waiting and talking.
I've completed 3 runs on Super Mario. So
Oh.
this is not a good thing.
doing, Hobbit? I haven't really seen you since last Monday.
I hand my notice into work tomorrow because I quit, and yeah, that's my life at the moment.
Oh.
I'm done.
Congrats or not?
Yes, congrats.
Oh, well done then.
Congrats then.
I work for an asshole, no more.
Okay, my apologies.
So we've finally
Hello.
managed to get our backup characters sorted, and we'll be with you shortly.
Very good.
Okay, so yes, you do
Look
manage
forward
to,
to it.
you do manage to complete the casting of your tiny hut, Sakaria.
Yay! I already restored my health and everything because
Yeah, it's an uninterrupted long rest.
I wish I got that.
Oh, you will.
now I can restore the health of my zombies too.
Okay, so, when are you letting Zagmirans have the tiny hut?
Yes.
One more
Okay.
time, please.
I mean, we have room, so
Yep.
we have 2 people less.
Ouch.
Are you giving those 2 people access if they're still alive?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, once that's done, Zagmira comes inside, and for a moment you think you catch the withered half of her face turn into a skull with just a white point of light for an eye, and then back to normal. I didn't. Oh no, so there. I'm mixing up things because I changed it for yours. One half of her face sort of slides into the skull of a lich for just a moment, and then she's restored it. With a shaking head.
I don't have message in my cantrips, so
My spy inside the Fane of the Night Serpent has told me about Fanthaza. She has designs on the throne of Razmus.
sorry. I'm just restoring his HP. I'm just restoring his HP because that's the easiest way to do it. There, it's
Wait,
gone.
what?
You're a
I
massive
tried
ant
it.
zombie.
I did that so that I could restore his HP.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious.
No, it's 28, not 24. I'm an idiot.
Sorry, continue.
Fanthaza has designs on the throne of Razmus. She thinks he's weak. Interesting that the abomination answered to her rather than to him. Seems like all is not well within the Yuan-Ti camp, which, considering he's dying of the curse, is not all that surprising.
Am I the one cutting out?
It might be.
Am I cutting out?
I heard everything you said.
Yeah, I did
Okay, I
not.
think it's Neb then.
Oh, God damn it.
For once I heard everything.
Not that you're there to hear this conversation, Neb.
No. But you know I don't
You
metagame.
still haven't introduced. Well, I haven't introduced your backup characters yet.
Haha.
Anyway, so that's what she says.
I thought for a moment you were going to say that's what she said.
Oh, are we getting them or not?
She doesn't know.
No, it's a general question.
I'm not obliged to answer that question.
I do not think. Is it a mercy question?
Yes, it is!
Thank you. I thought so. I do not think it would be the wisest course of action in our current state. We'll have to think about it in the morning. If they survive this long.
Resourceful. Let's wait.
Okay. Do you say anything to what Zagmira said about Fanthaza?
Not me,
I will
no.
spell that in for you.
You spelled it in Discord? Okay.
Yes.
What do we know of this Fanthaza?
She's. Oh. Most of what I know is shaky. It's information from my spy. She's a nightmare speaker that wishes for herself to be in Rasmus's place. Those back home might refer to her as a warlock, bound to Dendar the Night Serpent in all his slitheriness. Apart from that, can't tell you very much about her. She's a bit of an enigma. We're still trying to understand their structure in general.
Well, if they are busy infighting, they will hopefully be less busy looking for us. Because we are not gonna stop, are we?
Oh, we're hunting down this curse no matter what.
I guess we'll just have to be a bit more discreet, if possible.
Careful.
And so you're all inside the town hut. Do you have anyone keeping watch, or is it just your
I
chatting
have
stuff?
Cora Zombie out
Okay.
near the opening.
I'm keeping watch.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't sleep.
Okay. Ghost Run, about now, coming down the main road from about here, you see a group of UNT, and you think you see your two companions in the middle of them. Everyone in the group, including your companions, appear to be armed.
In fact, we're probably having a good conversation with each other.
You
Yep.
said we could restore all of our things.
Yes, I did. Because unless you attack them,
Boilers much.
they're coming back with your friends. I wonder if they're here to kill you. No, they're quite obviously here to talk. Your
Well,
characters
that's
would
the
realise
case.
that.
Then they can come.
Like, your
Oh.
characters would realise that if your friends have their weapons and they're walking with them, the UNT want to talk.
Not to mention we're having chats.
I can't exactly leave the tiny hut, or I'd have to cast it again.
I'm going out.
So I will stay on the border of it.
And let me give you a hand up, because leading the group,
And I'll let Zugmira take a...
Hmm.
Oof.
is Rasnasi.
If things go to shit, Sakaria is ready to leave the hut and help out.
And as the group approaches, Rasnasi is going to call out and say, "Don't bother with your weapons. We're here to what's the best way of wording this? We're here to formalize the truce that your companions here agreed with us. They've given us some information we will lack. Makes you feel better, sit inside your hut. We don't want a battle."
They're actually quite decent people when you get to know them.
They are not CE. And he's going to step aside and let Chance and Moril step through and rejoin them.
I come through.
I give a nod to Rosie and walk towards the party.
What did you promise them?
My
Hold
first
on.
child, my first wife, and about 4 of my shiny daggers. Would you know it? I now own
Oh,
the
and
place.
also 4 liters of your blood, wasn't it?
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yeah.
That is fair. Okay.
I know, it's a pretty good trade, ain't it? Okay.
Yeah, quite good. Well done.
Jokes aside, though.
So, Zagmira. The terms were, you destroy that soulmonger, break this curse. We give you and this lot safe passage out of the city and don't interfere with your conquest of the shrines. We will pull back and observe and guide, not actively work against you. so long as the terms of our deal signed in blood are met. We will not oppose you.
Which is pretty much the same thing. We do not oppose them.
Yeah.
The truth, as of right now, is we do not attack them. Red Wizards of Fae or not, we leave them alone. And they leave us alone. Our goals coincide.
As you
That's not
probably
what
already.
the last UNT we spoke to seemed to think.
They were only
Wait.
meant to shake you up a bit. I heard them conversing. They weren't meant to kill you.
Interesting.
Can I insight check that?
My comment.
Yeah.
I want to insight check that too.
Rasmus C is going to insight check that.
What?
Oh, that's a 2, so never mind.
Oh, okay.
Is it against his deception in that case?
Yeah, I think that's mine.
Wait, what am I
That's a
rolling
CD.
again?
Insight.
Insight.
Insight, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I can't lie against that. Or I can't. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I heard them say that they were only meant to scare you, not to actually kill you.
Rasmus C was inciting actually the comment about
Oh, I could hear them.
that's not what the last one said.
Oh.
So Sakaria, can you make me a deception check, please?
I mean, that's not what the last Ronti said. Clearly, it's not a deception.
I'm trying to see whether he figures out or he can't tell.
I rolled like shit. I rolled a nat 3. Let me find my
Okay, no,
Sakaria
he
shit. And my deception is +1, so.
Once our conversation about what we know and the terms of the truce concluded, I want to know what you meant by that. Still. As a note, Rasmus C is more human than pretty much any other UNT you're ever going to meet. As you
And
can
he's
see
not
in the
very
picture.
human at all.
Snake body, but his torso and head and all of that are human, not snake.
So I didn't get any, he's telling the truth? Is that what I get out
Yeah.
He's telling the truth.
I was genuine. I heard them, and I heard them say, scare you guys, but not kill you.
of it? Okay.
So I guess you could say that you guys live for a reason. Which, to be fair, I'm thankful of. Oh, yeah, but, by the way. Chance? I kind of look at Chance and I, nod.
Should we... Maybe after this whole thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Time and place.
Time and place, right?
So,
Can I insight check that?
you will find out. But sure.
You will find out.
No,
It's gonna be
but
hilarious.
yes, I can. 16. Is it something
Come
I
on,
should
make
be
the deception
worried
check.
about?
Nothing to be worried.
6.
Lol. Okay.
Okay, how to wear this. Moril was going to do something, and I stopped him.
I made a promise that I was gonna do something if I got out of that alive.
And I just said, leave it for now. We'll do it later.
And Moril was like, "Yeah, you're probably right about that. Yeah."
So, are the terms of our truce acceptable?
I think so. I mean, I've already made the promise.
Yeah, we're already in on it, to be fair, but...
Yeah.
How about you guys? Good enough deal as any, right?
That's good.
We don't
for me.
attack them, they don't attack us. We are free to roam the city to do what our mission is.
Yeah.
And to leave.
Yeah.
And the UNT within the city should be willing to serve as guides and aids to locations, especially to the Tomb of the Night. Are we agreed?
We're all interested in this death curse ending, so I mean, let's fucking
You
do
lagged out for me for a sec, so I didn't
I think
catch all
you're
that.
lagging.
Yeah.
What I
Yeah,
said
I
was
think
the UNT in the city will serve as guides and aids to locations, and especially the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Shit, I've just realized. How does Angren agree to this?
We will accept the blood compact with the two of you.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Any
Wait,
breach of the terms from anyone in this group, or the rest of the Red Wizards, will result in a resumption of active warfare.
If we are attacked, we are allowed to defend ourselves, right?
Agreed. It seems like I might have to do some cleaning in my own camp. Still, we'll discuss that afterwards.
Sakaria,
Yes.
how fast can you get word out there to your allies that we are taking the UIT alone?
Oh, I can do it. I'll be able to contact the others tonight, once this conversation is concluded. That's Sagmira talking.
Ah.
You
Well,
can't
that's
tell the difference
better.
between my voice and Jamie's voice? Wow, I did not realize I was that sick.
I think he
I
was
can,
thinking he was
but-
at Blasphemous C or Sakaria.
That was I'm trying to distinguish them. It's kind of hard to do the difference between Ras and Sea and Zagmira, but there is a difference.
Oh yes, there is quite. I mean, I'm not gonna do that.
It's one of the more subtle distinctions. I don't have that much vocal range.
It's hard to make it a secret that you don't have a large vocal range.
So, guys
fine.
and
It's fine.
gals, we good with this arrangement?
Yes. Yes.
So,
You did well. For once.
here's what we know. Acerak is apparently the cause of the death curse, which we had not been informed of. We were instructed to guard the tomb of the 9 gods. 9 stone puzzle cubes are needed to enter the tomb. How you use them, I don't know. The tomb entrance itself is marked with an obelisk. I can provide you escorts or directions. It's your choice which. We can point you in the direction of where the entrance to the tomb is. Beyond that, Acerak promised us he would give us the tools to bring Dendar the Night Serpent back to devour the sun. However, I have suspected for a while that he has no intention of honouring his pledge. There is an artifact, a black crown, within the tomb that I desire. You will have safe passage. We will reward you if you bring that artifact to us. If you cannot recover it, then oh well.
How did the artifact look again?
Black crown.
Yes, a black opal crown.
Black opal crown.
What payment are we expecting for this?
Oh, you're adventurers. You tell me.
Sakaria is kind of rolling her eyes.
Gold, items of interest, gemstones.
Well, I do have one question, but it's not about the riches. Acerak made you a promise, and you have, for good reason, suspicion that he's not going to honor it, as you say. What do we do when we run into him?
Hopefully
Any
we
suggestion?
don't.
Hope that you do not.
Well,
We, as far
Obvious.
as we know, Acerak is not on this plane.
Acerak is not on this plane, huh?
You have been told this before.
Yep.
We
I
believe he is doing whatever he does off on other planes, other worlds. Said something about Exandria, something like that last time we saw him, which was
Should I be worried? Yes, I should be worried.
60 days ago. About 6 weeks since we last saw him.
Fair enough. Alright, so more than likely we're not directly going to run into him.
What
Oh,
he's doing within the tomb, we're not certain. We do know a bit more of the history of the city if you're interested, because it might help you and the Nine Gods, though I suspect the Red Wizards here, he inclines his head fairly respectfully, will be able to tell you just as much as I can.
I mean, our source of information at this point doesn't really matter if it comes from you or if it comes from her. But we do appreciate the help. Still have this really stern face in my look.
So,
I know.
we want the
sigh,
Soulmonger
right?
destroyed. We will grant you safe passage out of the city once it's done.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot be actively seen to interfere. We will not accompany you into any shrines or the tomb itself, and you will stay out of the old palace.
Yeah, not a problem.
sounds good to me.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Miya, do you want to be the one to give the information about the city if it hasn't already been said, or do you want me to as well as see? Because I gave you access to the history of the city. I don't know how much you want to say.
My voice would appreciate if it was coming from you.
Fair. So,
Yeah.
Omu. For those who don't know, once the jewel in Chort's crown, built over rich mineral veins, the city garnered wealth in abundance. Jewelry was coveted far and wide as merchants grew fat on commerce. To enter Omu, it was said, was to enter the gates of paradise itself. Such wealth brought greed. Omu's hunger for slaves made her rulers demand ever greater tribute from their neighbors. When their vassals couldn't pay in flesh, they paid in blood. Omu's legions marched across Chult. However, their greed and their hubris angered their false god Ubtao, causing him to turn his back on them 200 years ago, long before he abandoned them. Omu's clerics lost their spells. The city fell to sickness and disease. Slave uprisings were wrecked what they built, and the nobles fled in droves. All maps showing the location of the city were destroyed. Its coins were melted down and reminted. From that point on, Omu was the Forbidden City. With Ubtao gone, 9 primal spirits arose from the rainforest to bewitch those that remained in the fallen city. They disguised themselves as jungle creatures, promised great power in return for devotion. Desperate for redemption, the Omuans tore down their temple to Ubtao and razed the 9 shrines. The new deities, however, admirably, were often cruel. Too weak to grant miracles to every follower, they concocted elaborate trials to seek out the worthiest of the clergy. On holy days, aspirant priests were tested in the 9 shrines with deadly consequences. From what we understand, the trials provided the degenerate weaklings some entertainment. However, about a century ago, 9 decades after the 9 spirits took over, the Archlich arrived and slew them all. The Archlich himself is fond of death traps. He marveled at the trials concocted by the Omu. It inspired him to create his own dungeon below the city.
Sure.
Thought as
What are they-
much.
What an interesting fellow, huh?
He
What an
enslaved
interesting-
the Omuans, forced them to carve out the tomb of the 9 gods. When it was complete, he murdered the civilians. From what we understand, he dropped meteors of fire and then sealed them in their tomb with their false god.
Oh my.
Sounds like a damn delight.
From there, what we know, he resumed his journey across the plains, content that his new dungeon would feed his phylactery with the soul dead. 50 years ago, we came to Umbra, and about a year ago, Asarak made contact with us. Made us a deal. We protect the tomb, gives us a way to bring Dendar back. That is as much as we know of done inside the tomb, though now we hear that's where he placed the source of the death. Trick bastard.
Well, that is actually really shitty. And you know what? Sneaky.
If he was a UNT, he would be praised, however he is not. Therefore, he is beneath us and degenerate. Still, that is what we know.
I appreciate your sharing this information with us.
I
Just
mean, I
add
already
some.
told you most of this.
You did,
Yes, I did.
but since it
St-
matches, hold on.
Strangely, you listen more to the snake person than to me.
Hold
They're
on.
quite convincing.
Hold on, Sakaria. What I'm trying to tell is that since what they're telling us matches what you already told us, that means we actually have really good reason to believe what it's saying. Every single word of it.
I lean towards Moril and go, good save.
It was actually stated, actual fact, but fine. Whatever. Save. Good save.
Oh, well, after walking to the entire palace and back, and falling unconscious before, I could really use with a great old grand nap.
Yeah, you know what? My head's hurting from all this information intake. I would like a little bit of a rest myself. But first of all...
Larsen is still standing here.
Yep.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. But first of all... Mercy, do you have the bag of holding?
Yes, of course.
Can I borrow it for a little bit, please?
Sure.
I turn to Rosie. Do you drink?
I take out the jug of alchemy. Surprise, huh?
I'll take the back.
All right, and I go like, Residency, do you have any kind of beverage you favor? At all?
Not one that I feel you would be comfortable offering.
Mayonnaise.
Mercy.
Begins with a B, ends with ud.
Oh, okay, I see. You can have some, but you're gonna have to wait until we poured wine to everybody. Fair
Yeah,
enough?
isn't there
I don't think the
We have
Richard
our own.
does that.
Oh, they're fair. Okay.
Isn't there some religion out there in the mainland that they represent blood with wine? I mean, it's technically the same thing, right? But that religion...
Except that what we're drinking is the blood of grapes.
After what happened in Mesro, I kind of lost my taste for.
Oh, that's understandable. Is there any particular kind of blood you like?
I think we should just leave him to have his own stash, you know?
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
okay.
going to give you that look of, I don't think you want my answer.
Actually,
Well, for
I'm-
someone who is so squeamish about necromancy, you take this very lightly.
blood and necromancy is completely two different things, alright? Right?
That is
Yeah.
the proof that you do not know much about necromancy.
Shut up. I like you, but shut up.
Blood is the currency of the soul of the vehicle. It is a prized beverage among the UNT. However, I don't expect you to attempt to provide it.
No, I was actually more of asking for out of curiosity on the second question, but whatever. I'm just gonna drink my wine. Pardon me.
So we'll see you around then. Maybe, probably not. We'll see a UNT around, probably. I'm like doing the finger guns.
I'll discreetly wave from a distance. Don't worry.
So, is there anything else you wish to discuss with us? Or should we leave you to your night?
You should probably have a talk with, what was the name again, Zagmira? Fantaza? It seemed the UNT that talked to us earlier. We're
Yes, Fantaza.
reporting to her, and they really seemed to not want the curse gone.
Rosie kind of glances around to Chance and Moril. You recognize the snake of Sekalok. We'll deal with this. If you hear screaming from the direction of the palace, don't worry.
I'm sure we're fine.
Are you telling me that? Wait, I recognize that name.
Which name?
The one you said before, though.
Fantaza?
Yeah, wasn't it?
The one that was eyeing us up was not Fantaza.
You recognize it because Ballor typed it out in the channel.
Yeah.
For us. I think.
I don't think we saw Fantaza in there.
No, you did not.
All right.
And so, if you hear screaming from the palace, don't come and investigate. Under the terms of the truce, we'll handle this.
As a matter of fact, if we hear screams from the palace, we're not going to go there because it breaks the truce.
Yeah, your business, your baggage. Yeah, we're good.
I will try to shut down any attempt she makes to break the treaty.
Wonderful.
Zagmira, that is your name, I believe. You should now be able to contact me whenever you need. If you are attacked, contact me. And she just nods, looking at him. I am not having multiple NPCs talking at the same time. With that, though, unless there's anything else to discuss that you want to, are gonna take their leave.
All right.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic as a ritual to try and check if there's any spells laid on Moril and or Chance.
Oh, right. Chance, when they let you go, the concentration on suggestion.
Was going to ask about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
You are no longer on the effects of the suggestion.
Motherfucker! Oh, it worked out for the better anyway. I'm good.
Okay.
Are you
so you're
sure?
take them.
So me leaving before might not have been my idea.
Wait.
but-
Are you telling? Wait, out of character there. Miya, did you say you were gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual to see if
Yes.
Moril or Chance had magic cast on them?
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean you have to touch them both for 10 minutes?
No, they have to be like in 30 feet of me. Within 30 feet of me.
Unlucky.
Good try, though. Good try.
Fair enough. All right. Jamie,
Uh-huh.
quick break during the rest?
Or
is
I
it
mean, I
just-
was hoping that if you two needed a break, you would have taken it while I was back in this channel. But yeah, if you need to go and grab a cigarette, too.
I do. Actually, I shall be as hasteful as I can.
Okay.
Okay. Be right back.
I'll use a bathroom break then. Are we taking a break now?
Well, I gave this group a break earlier.
Oh.
We've been taking a break since the beginning of the session.
Pretty
I'm
much,
sorry,
yeah.
I failed my wisdom save.
So did I, and I didn't go walk around.
It wasn't aimed at you.
You asked me though.
The comment about
Make a will save?
That was accidentally said out loud. It
To
was directed
everybody,
at me.
yeah.
Oh.
That was
Okay.
accidental.
that was meant to be explicitly to Chance.
Okay.
Oh, fine, I'll wait a bit.
Apologies. That was why I reacted like, oh damn it, saw the bad on public, because that was meant to only be to Chance. The way Roll20 whispers work is so anyway. So yeah, you want to have taken the leave.
That.
Yeah, you want to have taken the leave.
But I wanted to talk to Chance.
Chance, you're still here, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But
I decided to wait.
go take your bathroom break.
Yay.
It's fine, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, it's still 40 minutes. It's only 4 minutes away till like the session end.
Alright, I'll bring you in the corner of the spherical tiny hut.
Hey up, I think you've got the wrong guy here.
I need to talk to you. I will stop my meddling after that conversation. I promise.
I still think you got the wrong guy. I'm not red and I don't have horns.
Do you really think that matters?
Well, if you're proposing anything.
I just need to talk.
Alright, go on.
Mercy doesn't seem to really realize what it is that you want. You are very
No.
distracted by her. Please keep your head in the game.
My head's always in the game.
Talk
And
to her with actual words. I think is the only way you're gonna get what you want, if you will. It is not my problem, but please keep your head in the game. The actual life worth and threatening game.
I kind of
That
just
being
adjust.
said, I am surprised and kind of proud of both of you for broking this agreement.
You know, it was, actually, it was all Moral's idea, you know.
Don't play your games with me. I am not Mercy.
I'm being serious. We went in there, and honestly, our entire conversation going up to that palace was, well, it's been nice knowing you, bud. We spewed our hearts out to each other. We talked about our history, where we came from. And when we got there,
I am not even gonna bother inside checking.
oh damn, I really hoped you would. And then we got into the throne room, saw Resna see with our own eyes. Can you imagine? He looks fucking hideous, man. It's insane. And then I just make some crackpot joke that apparently they don't even like, or drew their weapons out, and cool, if you can believe that guy can be cool, you know how fiery he is. Calm as anything. Took charge of the situation, convinced Raz to see that we were on his side, that we wanted the same thing. Broke a deal, all on his terms. Boom, we're in. We're getting out alive and we're making it back here. Hand on heart.
Sure. At any rate, do you think that you can be a little bit less distracted, is all I'm asking.
I'm never distracted.
Really, Chance, really.
Hey, I've managed to get ourselves out of that first shrine. I assisted Moril.
If I do this, you will not be distracted then. And I use my daily use of disguise self to make myself look like Mercy.
Clothed or not?
Clothed. But
You know,
I'm standing really close to you.
I think you got the color of the eyes just off a shade there. As I get like really, really close. Yeah, they're a bit more browner than that.
If you've noticed that, you've paid too much attention. And not enough attention to what's around us. So, I'm gonna lean in closer. Keep your head in the game. And if I can help you with that, let me know.
Oh.
And I'm gonna turn back into myself.
If I wasn't stepping on Moril's toes, I'm gonna leave. And by leave, I mean go to wherever my bedroll would be, about 4 paces away. Next to Mercy.
Who is already on her bedroll.
As a note, this guy's self can last up to 1 hour.
What you just did there is effectively saying "bah" to a Welshman. I hope you realize. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish with it, but you're playing a dangerous game.
I just want you to focus. Getting some will help.
So, Mercy.
What?
Pretty cool. I can talk to snakes, huh?
You did well.
I'm back.
Not sure you can talk to snakes, though.
Thank you.
I beg to differ. I told you. I can speak their tongue. I can hear what they say.
Right.
Right. Is it the next morning?
Moril,
No.
you should know that Sakaria took Chance into a corner of the hut, talked to him for a little bit, changed into Mercy, talked to him from very close up, and changed back into herself.
Hey, Chains.
Mm.
You've told me you've not known Sakaria for long, have you?
No, 3 days before meeting your lovely self.
He's been a bit weird with me earlier. Talking nonsense.
What's she got to say? I bet all good things about me, right?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh.
Probably nothing. She hasn't been doing weird thing around you.
Huh?
She hasn't been doing weird things around you, has she?
Yeah, I don't know what's weird for her.
Yeah, there.
I mean, she collects blood. That tends to be weird, but some people have their fetishes, you know?
Of course. Well, good night.
I could teach you some snake if you... No, you're asleep. Okay.
Yeah.
I turn over as well. Oh, I give a wink to Moril, and then I turn over to sleep.
I wink back. And then I fall asleep.
Didn't Moril want to talk to Sakaria?
Yeah.
In the morning, it's fine.
But when is irrelevant?
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
We might as well get it out of the way now before me, because I now have to do a...
Fair enough. Right. Okay. So I take some deep breaths, and I look at Sakaria, and I was like, "Hey, could you come over here for a second?
Sure.
Oh, have a seat."
I guess I sit down.
So I made a promise, right? I made a promise that if I made it out of the tomb, out of that palace alive, I would do something very special.
Get out with it.
Want to go on a date with me?
She sighs deeply. Define date.
Define interesting.
Do I really have to define dates? Really?
Listen, you are cute,
Thank you.
but
So are you.
I do not really do romance.
How about being captivated in a moment?
Moments are fine.
Moments are fine. I mean, we don't have to absolutely do it, right this very instant. That would be pretty dumb.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah, I'll find a better setting, I guess. How about when we get back to Port Nyanzaru?
Sure, I'm sure we can celebrate our saving the world.
I know, right? Cool. Looking forward to it.
Just keep your head in the game.
I will. Don't worry about me. At least not on that perspective. On that. By the way, we should get some sleep, shouldn't we?
Yes, we should.
Alright. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
So, you're going tonight, then?
Please tell me Chance eavesdropped on that.
Probably. I don't get to sleep that quickly.
Okay. So, night rolls by, and about 3-4 o'clock in the morning-ish, Sakaria, your dreams are interrupted by the same vision that you had when you first overlooked the city. Magnificent whitewashed buildings again stretch out before you. Sunlight sparkling off glass domes and windows, with the black smoke coiling from fires across the city, corpses in the streets, wraiths circling the rooftops like vultures. But where before there was a sphere of utter darkness growing out from the heart of the city, this time you see a tall skeletal figure walking alone towards you through the dead streets. He wears tattered robes and holds a skull-tipped staff. His sunken eyes contain points of dead light.
Do I recognize this entity?
The vision fades, but you can make a decent guess that that was Serac,
Yeah, I thought so.
and he was walking towards you. And with that, morning rises over the jungle.
Woohoo! I get to finally have full health points again.
I know, right? Feels good.
Feels really good, I'll tell you that.
Any news from the Moa expedition?
Zakmira, they were successful in Moa's shrine. They are regrouping in their attempt for the next one. They acknowledge the peace of the UNT.
Good.
Although it seems like one of them fell in the shrine.
Oh. That is not good.
I believe the information was fragmented, but I believe Dyrax fell.
Oh. Well, he was a decent mage. It is a loss for the Red Wizard.
I stopped making tea.
May I talk to you for a minute, Zakmira?
What's up?
I've never been much into divination, you know that. It's never been my forte, but I've been having visions since I arrived here. Tonight was the second time. I do not know if it's just my brain playing tricks with me. But I relay to her the two visions that I've had.
Huh. Interesting. I'm totally not checking what her arcana. Oh, okay. Ridiculous. So that's a 23. I rolled a 5. Visions. First one with the black orb. Second one with the lich walking towards you.
Should I be worried more than I already am?
Hard to say. It might be a lingering impression of the lich. Might be a curse, or it might just be a magical defense set around the city. It's said that he knows every spell there is to know.
Great.
Our research on the shrine, the tomb, has indicated the use of at least one wish. I don't know what he's capable of, but I don't think it poses a threat if he's not on this plane.
Good, because as flattering as it would be, I do not wish to attract his attention.
No, I think attracting his attention will be all of us. It might be interesting if it's Phasma that determines the use of a wish, though we can't tell where or what is accomplished, obviously. But be cautious.
Always.
I would hate to lose my best friend.
Thank you.
Now again, you see for a moment, the left side of her face again flickers to the
Question,
bone skull with the white
Does
point of light.
Moril see that? Because he wasn't there the first time around. Does Moril see that?
Moril, make me a perception check.
Absolutely.
Because
Do I get
tea.
Do I get this disadvantage because I'm having?
Chance.
Exactly? Do I get disadvantage because of that?
Make me a flat perception check.
Flat perception check.
I know why he's got advantage. Advantage at this point.
Right. Let's see. That is a +1. Hell no, I do not. I got a 7 in total.
I mean, considering how much attention you're paying Sakaria, you do catch, even briefer than Sakaria sees it. Seems like the left half of the Sagmir's face, for a moment, became a skull with a point of light for an eye, and then you blink and she's normal again.
So, I while still sitting, I start scooting over to Chance, and I was like, I guess they weren't wrong about that.
Yeah, apparently not. Bit weird.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
I mean, yeah. Bit
Yes,
weird.
you did.
Hey, you saw that, right?
Yeah, never seen something like that before, though, to be fair. Bit weird when it's in person, you know.
But I do guess they weren't wrong. Alright, well, whatever.
Yeah.
She's automatically a lot less attractive. But I do like her. Illusion. It's good.
Yeah, it is true. Although you've got eyes on her somewhere else now, so it's... You're good.
Yeah.
Definitely getting better with this whole necromancy thing.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Cheers.
All right, you can go back to the conversation between those two, right?
Juju's gonna go. Is Moril just making him some tea still?
Yeah.
Juju's gonna walk up really quiet. May I ask if you were making tea?
Yeah, I am.
Can I have some?
Yeah, you may.
Thank you very much.
I sort of pat the ground next to me.
It's
Sit your ass down, you little tyke.
Welcome, I guess. So, I guess I make more tea.
Oh, is that too much trouble?
No, not at all. Don't worry about it. All I have to do is put some more leaves in, put some more water in it. That's all. And add a little bit more fire, but I like fire, so it's that's absolutely okay.
Oh, I have noticed that you do enjoy your fire. I must say, there is one thing I do that I actually enjoy that involves the element.
Oh.
But I prefer the stone. You see, sometimes when I want to concentrate really, really hard on prayer, I meld with stone.
That's fucking weird.
I mean, to each our own.
Kinda cool, but fucking weird.
I love that with stone.
I am holding onto it for a potential spare character introduction inside the tomb. Just saying. I actually ended up asking the Disco if we had anything more creative than they melted with stone and hoped to be rescued.
So, you being a holy woman?
Her backpack. Yes.
I honestly thought she said her backpack to us. Then I realized she got a reply, and then she replied with yes. And I'm like, no, okay, she was not talking to us.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just thought it was funny.
So, you being a holy woman? I don't want to say girl, but yeah. You're alright with the situation that we're all in right now, aren't you?
I look at it as I was sent on this mission by my goddess. And if she wants me here, then this purpose is good.
Yes.
The way you say
Good
yes
way
is
to
not-
think about it.
The way you say yes is not very convincing, Jen.
I mean, I'm barely convincing myself here.
Fair enough.
Well, we got a new shrine to hit today.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Best part is we don't even need to sneak about anymore. We got free
Right.
reign in this city.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I must say, I'm usually pretty happy and trusty, knowing that all people that come to me is because of goddess. But I don't know about those snake people. They do not seem very trustworthy.
I gotta have to say, actually, I believe they're quite the opposite.
You know, yeah, actually, I've always been a big advocate of, they say that snakes, you call people who lie a lot snakes. Hell, I've been called a snake many a time, and I find it quite rude usually considering my skin color isn't green. But, you're right, they were pretty decent folk.
I mean, of course I'm suspicious. Of course I am.
Oh, yeah.
But really, at that time and place, what options did we have? And to be fair, it resulted in the truce between the UNT and the Red Wizards of Fae. I'm quite happy with the outcome.
You did a cracking job. And like I said to Sakaria over there, I sort of gently fist bump your shoulder. It was a great idea of yours to suggest the entire truce.
Yeah. Seems to be working in our favor.
Yeah. I said it very loud enough for Sakaria to hear.
Sky rolls her eyes, but you can't see her face from the way she's turned, so...
As I lean in towards Chance, I was like, it's okay, I got it covered now.
Subtle, you are not.
Not Chance, no.
Yeah. I don't have a chance.
Well, you live up to your name, at least. Or should I say, no, you don't?
All right, ready?
should we get a move on?
Yeah, let's.
Definitely.
Tea is delicious, but tea won't get us to the shrine.
Well, it's our time to shrine! To chime! Let's go.
I want to both
Let's
high
go
five
now.
you and I want to both smack your face and high five you at the same time. I never thought I'd feel that sensation.
I'm just
Oh, he
waiting for
does
someone
that
to...
to people.
One could say that it's kind of magical. Yet
Hey.
I am the one with the magic stuff, and you, of course.
I believe it's not magic. I believe it's just what's called a good pun.
That's a devilish charm.
Yeah.
I'm already
Heavy
out.
on heavy on devilish, heavy on devilish. Right, let's head out.
But I thought you were a orc, or half-orc as it may be.
What can I say? I've just got that magic in me. Come on, kiddo. Let's go.
Hey, are there any cadavers around that I could take the occasion to raise more than just 2 zombies? Because I have a max of 4. 4 undeads. Or bones to make skellies.
With the... You might, out of the burned pyre, be able to make a skeleton.
A
An
skeleton.
ash golem.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Most of the bones are burned, so it's...
There you go, an ash golem.
There was combat here, wasn't there?
There was.
Did any UNT die?
Burned.
Yeah,
As in...
they were burned.
No,
You
as
want
in
me
the-
to have a snake UNT...
No, I mean like...
UNT skeleton zombie.
When we were away, you were attacked, weren't you?
No.
No.
Oh. Okay, never mind
We
then.
had a discussion.
Oh, I thought you
A
were
very
attacked.
hostile one, didn't you?
No.
Okay.
Came here, tell us you were captive, and to wait till the morning.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, about that morning thing.
Alright, never mind then. I was going to try and siphon some poison out if there was any more corpses, but aside from the burnt ones, never mind.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Animate Dead on Angren, Cora, and enough bones to make 1 skeleton.
So most of the bones are burned.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You do a sec. I will give you a skeleton sheet eventually.
Yeah, I'll need to adapt it because I get more hit points on them, but
I'll give you it
Don't wor-
eventually because tired.
yeah, don't worry about it today.
So, with you guys heading out to resume your journey through the city, considering how long the last shrine took you, that's what we're going to call it.
I figured.
Okay. Before we end off the stream, I am good to run on the 28th, so next Thursday. There should not... I don't see a reason for there to be a break in the games if everyone is okay with it.
I'm good with it.
I should be fine. Let me check my calendar.
I
think-
actually be here like today on time.
Hey!
Yay. Yeah, 28 should be fine by me. I will still be working at that time,
I think I've got a meal on
but
that
I should
night,
be able to.
but I should be there for session, if not a little late. Either way, start without me if I'm a little late, but I will be there.
Okay, cool. So yep, then next session next week. Thank you for playing. I know it was a bit of a roleplay talking session, but I need to get that done before Christmas.